Hello Pally, I'm Maddie Drucker. Today is October 13th and we have the Spirit Week swap, an air quality update, and Rise Together education coming up on today's episode. But first, today's daily pick was sent in by Selena Zhu. She tweeted a snap of what she captioned Fractal Owen. I'm pretty sure she used Snapchat's sticker feature to make that snap, and she did a pretty good job of it. Thanks for that, Selena. If you want your pick featured on the air, be sure to tweet it to us at Pally InFocus. Here's today's campus bulletin. Beginning this Sunday, the Costume Bank of Los Altos will be open every day until Halloween for costume renting. The Costume Bank is located at 169 State Street, Los Altos. 95% of all proceeds are used to fund programs that make a difference in the lives of at-risk children and adults in our community. Today after school, there will be a boys volleyball interest meeting in room 2030 in the Peary Center. Also today, Cal Poly's visit to the College and Career Center has been canceled. Matches for Capture the Flag have also been postponed due to poor air quality until further notice. Last year, I bought a ton of stuff for Spirit Week that I'm only ever going to use once. Luckily, Pally has a solution so that all of that cash doesn't go to waste. Noor, if I'm not mistaken, students can trade in their old Spirit Week stuff next week, right?
You're absolutely right, Maddie. Students can trade in items that work for any grade's themes to receive an item of equal value for their grade's themes. As you said, it'll take place next week from October 16th to October 20th, and it'll be on the quad. Tables will be out on the quad during lunch. You're absolutely
Thanks, Noor. And speaking of Spirit Week, Rise Together Education has created a Spirit Week store full of all the essentials students need to prepare for Spirit Week. Students can order online through this Sunday, October 15th. Items will be available for pickup on the quad on Friday, October 20th. Proceeds from the Spirit Week store will support scholarships for Pally graduates who have been accepted to college but lack the financial resources to attend. Please visit the homepage of Rise Together Education to place your order at risetogethered.org. Do you have an opinion on current events topics that you'd like to share? If so, then you should sign up to participate in InFocus's monthly What Do You Think segment. In this segment, InFocus hosts students with different viewpoints on a topic commonly discussed in national and local audiences. This month, the topic of discussion is whether or not football players should kneel during the national anthem. InFocus anchor Noor Navaid will be mediating the discussion, but really she'll be asking questions which you all should provide. If you'd like to anonymously ask questions or share concerns, fill out the form on the screen to have them answered or considered during this discussion. The discussion will be next Tuesday, October 17th during Flex and will be aired the following day. If there is anyone who is considering participating or wants to recommend friends to participate, visit the second link on screen. Many students have been complaining about the air quality in Palo Alto right now, myself included. Sports practices and games have been canceled, thus the reason for no sports today, and some people have gone to the hospital with irritated lungs and asthma attacks. In some areas, school has been canceled as a result of all the smoke. This morning, according to Weather Underground, the air quality index was 153. However, right now it is 123, which is considered unhealthy. Air quality index is the measure for air quality across the United States with an AQI of 500 being the worst and an AQI of 0 being the best. The primary pollutants are fine particles resulting from the winery fires. Weather Underground recommends that outdoor exertion is reduced as to avoid lung irritation. Over the weekend, air quality is expected to improve, but will not be completely normal by Monday. Every Wednesday at lunch, KPOY has a live broadcast outside the MAC. Throughout the week, they work to create podcasts and radio shows. InFocus reporter Peter Gold learned more.
The mysterious origin story and inventor of Skittles.
You're listening to The History Of, brought to you by KPLY, Palo Alto High School's 24/7 radio station.
Oh my gosh, I think we are in the third year maybe of it as a class, but before that it was a club that met during lunch, and even prior to me being hired at Pally, it was a club.
So my name's Liam Shalon. We're here in a KPLY Bay. Why I started KPLY is because I wanted to record some cool stuff.
So I joined KPLY second semester my sophomore year because I'm a big fan of podcasts, and I talked to Maya Candel, who was running KPLY at the time, and she told me about how they were trying to make This American Lifestyle podcasts, and I thought that was really interesting.
It's really fun because it's like a small group. You really get to know everyone.
Right now we're working on a podcast about the history of Skittles.
It's cool. I guess sometimes though, when I see something they're doing that isn't exactly the way you would do it in industry, I flip out a little bit.
Check. Check. 1, 2.
Hey Jeffrey, how's your project going?
It's going pretty good.
Yeah?
I just finished editing my first draft, I think.
Your first draft?
Yeah.
Could we get a sneak peek on your first draft?
Actually, you can't, because I haven't edited the voices yet, and I have
Oh.
some anonymous context.
So that's not really your first draft. Yo, how's your thing coming along? Are you guys gonna meet that deadline that we gave you guys?
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Well,
It's a deadline, not a maybe line. What's up, Nicholas? How's your project going,
My
man?
project's going great. I'm creating
Yeah?
awesome music.
I see you got one audio file.
Yeah.
You wanna you wanna scroll a little bit? Let's see what you're working with. Oof.
That's a lot of audio.
Oh
files.
my.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I think there's a lot of hopes and dreams. I think that getting listenership up would be a huge goal because I don't think many people are listening to our station, even though it is streaming 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's very easy to listen to it in your car. I've done it. It's very easy to listen to it while you're doing homework or kicking it at home or whatever. And I would just like to work on, or students to work on promotions and try to get that listenership up to where people, maybe people actually think, hey, I'm going to listen to KPLY and see what's on. And maybe even teachers, like when projects are going on, maybe they could play KPLY in the classroom as students are working on art projects or projects like that. I would like it to become part of the culture here at Pally, but that takes some time. So
If you guys are sophomores, or for all the sophomores and juniors and freshmen out there, it's definitely worth it to get involved early and then work your way up.
Well, that does it for us today. Remember, you can get the latest news from InFocus anytime, anywhere by checking us out at www.infocusnews.tv, or find us at InFocus News on Instagram and Facebook, and follow us at Pally InFocus on Twitter and Snapchat. Until next time, have a great day, Pally.